Good morning, my people. I hope everyone's having a lovely day. So, I'm just going to do a market recap for yesterday. So, this is what I saw when I hopped on the charts. I did hop on a little bit earlier. So, I did hop on around 2 o'clock. So, this is what I saw when I first hopped on the charts. And it's fair to say that price was bullish based off the SMA, but also market structure. You could also say that this is the 5 minute chart. You could also say that the 15 minute was also bullish based off market structure and the SMA. And then on the 1 hour, you could say that price was also bullish as well. So now, just based off the estimates on 3 different time frames, market structure, price is clearly bullish. So I will only be interested in longs. So when I first hopped on the charts, I was just trying to think how could I potentially get in this sort of price action, because a lot of people would have had this as their zone. A lot of people would have had this as their zone, and obviously within this zone you would have had that as your one, this as your two, this as your three. Obviously, price has swept 4, 5. However, this low, so this low has failed to take out this high. So that made this a weak low. However, through this price action, you were still potentially able to catch something, whether that would have been a 1-to-1, maybe a 2R. Because if I took out my fib from this low to this high, you can see that we tapped the 618, and then you got yourself a 1-to-1 where you'd have either taken out all your money, you would have taken out partials, maybe stop to break even, and then you get stopped at break even. So there are many ways where you could have potentially got into that. If I go to the 1 minute, we can see that price was below the SMAs at the time, and then price now shot back above it. So even on the 1 minute, there was no proper clear entry, but based on the 618 would have probably been your best bet in this situation here. So when I saw that this low failed to take out this high, I knew automatically that this was a weak low. But also I said, you know what, we might want to mitigate the 50% of this zone and then maybe potentially start moving back up. So I even tried to narrow it down to use SBS model 1, and then we had this area here. So it looked like we was gonna keep bouncing from this area here. So what I done was I just tried to mark out where can I potentially see new SBS. So in a way, this could have been my 1, this could have been my 2, this could have been my 3, 4, 5. And you can see how price reacts off this, area of support now. It was resistance at first, but now it's area of support. And then if you let price play out, price shoots up. So you could have potentially been able to take a trade here. So I actually got caught out at break even. I don't think it was this one here, but I got caught at break even somewhere. And then even so, this could have been your SBS, where this is your 1, this is your 2, this is your 3, 4, and 5. You see, so we still came back. We still came back, and we still tapped this area, this area of support. And if you let price play out, see, price shoots up. So I got stopped at break even somewhere within here, where I just moved my stop to break even because we were doing a lot of patchy stuff, and I didn't want to get caught in the what's it called, in the chop, because price action wasn't great within here. We also had that trendline break as well. So either way, I mean, I'll probably say it wasn't the best setup for myself, but however, I saw the setup and I traded the setup right. I made sure I risked correctly. So yes, I did get stopped at break even, but I did have the right idea. And obviously, if you just let price play out, we eventually took out our previous higher high. Did we? Yeah, we probably took our previous high. So now we have a new zone. So now this will be my new zone. And obviously, let's let price play out. What's the time now? Obviously, let price play out. We've gone past my trading time now, anyways. But that was it for today in terms of the setup. There wasn't much going on between 3 to 5, if I'm going to be completely honest. Yeah, there wasn't much going on, to be fair. I mean, you could have caught something within here. So within this price action here, where potentially this would have been your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you look for something. You might go down to your lower time frame, which is the 1 minute, and you look for something that helps you take this trade back higher. So initially, technically, this is my last down candle. Probably not the best one to use, but yeah. So either way, even if it's a 618, let's see. We just about, oh yeah, so we tapped 61.8. So then that could have been an entry there. Obviously, stop below the zone, and then obviously take profit 1, take profit 2, and then that could have been your trade right there. So again, there wasn't really much going on, but like I always say, if you see the setup, you trade the setup, and that's about it. Like, this could have been your SPSR, your 1, your 1, your 2, your 3, look, 4, 5, you know, and then you could have somehow taken the trade back higher. So as long as you see the setup, you know, SMA is bullish, market structure is bullish. If everything that suits, you know, your need to potentially take that trade, take the trade. You also have things like the RSI divergence that can also help you, give you extra confluence for confirmation that potentially price does want to go the way you intend it to go. Again, there wasn't much going on today, but that was it for me today. So I did get stopped at a break even. However, I still had the right idea. And sometimes you're gonna win some, sometimes you're gonna lose some. But in this case, I didn't lose any money. I got caught out at break even, and then, you know, I just go back to the drawing board, refine what could I potentially done better, and then I call it a day. And yeah, so that's it for me today, guys. Remember, victory belongs to the most tenacious, and I'll see you guys very, very soon. Ciao.